communication really the key to a successful relationship? I beg to differ. Hi Lumi, my name is Lucy Michelle. I am a self-help content creator trying to address topics that are often missed in the mainstream YouTube. If you really think that the one most important thing in a relationship is communication, that with communication you can solve anything, that's what even I thought all my life, that communication is the most important thing. If you can sit down and talk about something, you can solve it. But now I think it's comprehension. Yes, communication and comprehension are different. Now, if communication was all it took, why do you think even today therapists and really great public speakers, even they go through breakups, right? Why do you think that happens? Because you need to find someone who you can communicate with and they are able to comprehend what you're trying to say. Now you could say that I like getting flowers. Now one person would say that okay, this is something she wants in a relationship and I would give it to her. And another person will think, is she a kid? Why does she always need flowers? So the comprehension is different. They both listen to it. You had the communication at both the places. It just didn't go through in the correct way. Why? Because it depends on who you are communicating with, not always the communication. I have seen in real life so many people crying and complaining about partners that I keep telling him or her that this is what I want, this is what I need. I keep telling her the problem. Why is she not understanding? Why is he not understanding the problem? Because they are not at the same EQ or IQ as you. They have different experiences maybe, and they have never experienced this kind of a situation, and it is on you to choose a partner that is able to comprehend experiences and topics in the same way as you. A person can be really nice as a friend and not a great partner, depending on their personal experiences and the struggles they have had in life. A person who has gone through a breakup knows the push and pull of a relationship, when it's gonna end, the pain it comes with. However, a person who has never been in a relationship, when I talk to them, they're like, but why is it so hard? I mean, I personally don't think it's that hard. If you don't like them, you can just end it. Yeah, a lot of people would agree with that as well. But I don't think that it's as easy for the people who have actually been in a relationship. So it all comes down to communication versus comprehension. How are you comprehending it? And you need people around you who support your mindset and your comprehension ways. Because it gets really tiring for people to try to communicate with someone who is not at the same level as them and trying to make them understand our basic needs. A basic need for me to have quality time is easy, right? It's a nice, easy, straight communication. But if it is, even that is not going through in the way I intended for it to go, it is really, really hard for both the people in a relationship, be it a friendship or a romantic relationship. So I really think you should choose the people you surround yourself with wisely. Choose your relationships, choose your friendships. Yes, you can actually choose friends. This was actually a kind of an awakening moment for me a few years ago when I realized, okay, I can actually even choose my friends. I don't have to, because like, yeah, what's the basic standard? You meet people, you talk to them, you have fun and you're friends. But sometimes you can choose that, okay, I do not want to keep this person in my life because they are not adding to my life and rather they are lowering my value. You can have different kind of friends, but you can choose your friends. You can choose the people you surround yourself with. And if you have that power today in your hands, you will save yourself a lot of trouble. So, choose wisely. Bye. See you next time.